think of social networks, our minds instantly go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, maybe even MySpace. But does YouTube fall into this category? Social network is defined as a dedicated website or other application which enables users to communicate with each other by posting information, comments, messages, images, etc. Now, based on this definition, we know that YouTube is a dedicated website where users communicate with each other by posting videos. Similar to traditional social networks, you can follow or subscribe, in the case of YouTube, to those you want to follow. You can comment on videos and share them with others via link sharing or sharing on other social media platforms. YouTube also has a stories feature and has committed a great deal of time, programming, and creator funding into the Shorts program. However, how most people use YouTube is not to be social. It's either because they're looking for a solution to a problem or to be entertained based on the things that they are interested in. Is YouTube a social network? In this video, I am going to share my thoughts with you on this and how you're going to use social media as a part of your social media strategy. Take action now. Hi, my name is Desiree, and if you're looking to grow your business with better social media and content marketing, take action now. Hit that subscribe button and the bell below. This video is brought to you by StreamYard, which is how I am making my YouTube videos. I'm actually recording this video in StreamYard right now. StreamYard isn't just for live streaming, but a way to easily produce video content with all of the bells and whistles. You can easily add guests, on-screen graphics, bottom thirds, logos, screen sharing, and more. There's so many great ways to use StreamYard for creating your YouTube videos, so you are definitely going to want to check it out. You can actually get started for free with the link in the description down below. So why is YouTube a social network? We actually started off with some of the things I mentioned below. It's a website dedicated to sharing. You're able to share and comment, watch things, follow, etc., etc. What's really cool is as you are subscribing to different channels, you're basically cultivating a newsfeed for yourself on the home screen of YouTube. Based on the things that you are following and watching, they will populate in that home feed. You also have something really cool that gets seen in there as well, which is community posts. Creators that have over 500 subscribers get access to what's called the community tab. The community tab is a place for creators to post other things besides the videos that they are already creating. They can post GIFs, reshare photos, do videos, and so on and so forth. They also have a really cool, powerful tool with polls where it allows them to engage with their audience by asking questions, and you can very easily answer. And very similar to other social networks like Facebook and Instagram, you want to get started on YouTube in the same way that you get started on most social networks. You're going to define who your audience is. You're going to start creating content on the platform specifically to how the platform wants you to, and you're going to show up consistently and creating content for those people. Let's break this down into the different parts of how this tool works for you and why it's in your benefit to really dig into it as a part of your social strategy. First things first, let's talk about recommendations and suggestions. Now, based on the things that you search for or the channels that you subscribe to and the things that you watch, YouTube is constantly monitoring it and trying to suggest other content to you that you might be interested in. One of the really cool things about YouTube is that even if you don't hit subscribe on a video that you watch, if you've watched it for a certain amount of time or other content like it, YouTube will suggest that channel's other forms of content to you as well in that home feed. So what's really nice is that unlike other social networks that are reliant on how you've curated your content, who you're interacting with, and how and what you're engaging with, YouTube is really cultivating it to not only present you with the existing content that you would like from creators you're following, but also other stuff that you might be interested in. Now, while recommendations and suggestions are a fantastic opportunity for you as a creator on the YouTube feed, where the real power comes in with search. Now, for my YouTube channel, very specifically, the vast majority of my traffic comes from people searching for solutions to social media things. Like, is YouTube a social network? Is something that I'm trying to rank for on Google, and that way my video shows up as the answer to it and how people can use it as a part of their social strategy. You can do this for your business as well. Even after talking to people at YouTube about like, hey, what is the best way to grow your channel? They're gonna say with search. Suggestion is great, but search is where you get started and build that foundation. That's why you wanna spend a lot of time creating great videos that also are backed up with really good titles, keywords, descriptions, and killer thumbnails that are gonna make people want to click. I mean, did you watch this video because of the thumbnail? I bet part of you did. You really want strangers to be finding you on YouTube. Unlike social networks that kind of rely on like,
oh, I know this person, and because this person I know knows me, and then like they find me, and it's this whole like growth situation.
YouTube is about the strangers that don't know you finding you and then becoming your future clients and followers and advocates for your brand. And honestly, my favorite part about using YouTube as a search engine is that it's evergreen and it keeps lasting. The shelf life for a social media post is probably somewhere between 24 and 48 hours, whereas a YouTube video is literally just beginning to pick up traction after 48 hours. And a lot of the videos that you're gonna create are gonna be working for you 3, 6, 12 months down the road because you're doing it based on a search strategy, not something that's trending or fighting or you're trying to fight for attention. Your content on YouTube keeps working for you. So unlike trying to grind and create new content every day or even every week, you just have to create one video and show up consistently every week. And by the end of the year, you have 52 pieces of content that are gonna keep working for you. Versus on social media, you could create 52 posts like in 2 weeks, and maybe some of them work for you. Keep that in mind when you're talking about, is YouTube a social network or is it a search engine? Now, in addition to evergreen content, what's really cool about YouTube is you can actually use YouTube as the pillar of your whole social media management content strategy and repurpose your content you create here on YouTube onto other platforms. You can upload these long form videos natively to LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. You're gonna be able to take segments of your videos and divide them up into vertical or short form videos for these social networks. You can turn them into carousel posts, blog posts, email posts, and so much more. I truly believe with just one video, you can create over 60 pieces of content to share across multiple social networks to help with your bottom line, which is to get in front of your target customer and get seen and shared and all of the magic that happens from social media. And it all can start with creating one video right here. If you're wanting to dive deeper into this strategy, I actually did a whole presentation that you can go watch in the cards right now where I break down for you everything you need to know about using video as the pillar of your content strategy, especially here with YouTube as that foundation. So on the debate of is YouTube a social network or not, I honestly think it's up to you. But personally for me, YouTube is a place where I'm able to use search to build a community that turns into the social network part. But the social network part is almost like the secondary thing. First comes search, then comes social. And I think that's a much better way to look at it, that it can be both, but you just have to build it out correctly. Now, this might surprise you, but if I was to start on social media today, I would go all in on YouTube. Like, it would be my main focus as of like right now with where we are recording and where we are watching this video. I would choose this because I can get more bang for my buck. Again, I can use as a foundation. I can build an evergreen search-based strategy that's going to allow for me to have a greater reach than trying to build something from scratch, a daily post that I have to do like, 3 to 5 times a day to get any attention, and it's this constant grind of creating. Where instead I can just create really good video content right here like this for you, and then I can just kind of keep using it over and over again. What's really awesome about YouTube as a part of your strategy is it's very actionable. You can put calls to action into your videos that allow for your audience to move through your funnel and do the different things that are going to help them. So just start recording videos that are based on building community. These are going to be videos that are going to answer questions and solve problems based on your search strategy. And if you're a little stumped on what videos you should be making, I have a list of 50 video ideas that every business owner should make that you can go grab in the description down below. But the most important part is that you need to create. Now, if you want to get started with creating YouTube videos using StreamYard, I have a video that you can watch right here that's going to get you on the path to using StreamYard for success. And you can always watch this video right here because YouTube thinks you are really going to like it. And until next time, I will see you soon.